You didn't find this video by accident. This is your sign to keep going. Let me tell you something that I learned when I had just $2,000 in my bank account with over $30,000 in debt. When I resigned as a CEO with nothing else lined up. When everything that I worked for seemed to just disappear overnight. Allah's timing is never wrong. Never too early, never too late, always exactly when it should be. Right now, you might feel stuck, lost, maybe even broken. You're pouring every ounce of yourself into your dreams, your healing, your future, and yet nothing seems to be happening. You're watching doors close, seeing other people succeed while you're still struggling. Not to mention, these people don't put in the work that you do. They're not smarter than you, they're not superior, and you're stuck thinking, did Allah forget about me? Where is He now? He didn't forget. He's right there with you. But understand this, Allah is always working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it, or even when you can't feel it. The waiting isn't wasted, it's a part of the process. When I lost everything I had built, I thought that it was the end. But Allah was preparing me for something greater. He doesn't rush you into opportunities that you're not ready to handle. He doesn't give you blessings that might destroy you because you haven't been prepared. The waiting is for you, to make you stronger. I learned this when I went from rock bottom to becoming the youngest COO in healthcare at 23 years old. When I went from nothing to traveling with Jason Derulo to over 22 different countries after a 12-minute pitch. That wasn't luck. That was preparation meeting opportunity at the exact same time. You might be thinking, I've prayed, I'm tired, I've worked. Why can't I just catch a break? How much longer do I have to wait? Don't quit now. Not when you've come this far. If Allah gave you that dream, that vision, that desire, He's already planning to fulfill it. But He's making sure that you're ready. And that's the hard part. Many of us think that we're already ready, but it's not about our timing. It's about God's plan, Allah's plan. Think of it as a seed. When you plant it, you don't see the roots growing underground. You don't see the work that's happening out of sight. But just because you don't see it doesn't mean that it's not happening. One day, it breaks through the soil and it becomes something incredible. That's you right now. Allah is growing your roots, giving you the foundation to sustain what He's about to bring into your life. So don't mistake silence for inactivity. Allah is always moving, always working, always preparing. Soon, you'll look back and realize why every tear, every setback, every unanswered prayer had to happen the way that it did. You'll see how every no was just a setup for a better yes. You'll understand that Allah did not delay you. He protected you. And that rejection is what you actually needed. And when the time is right, it'll happen. And you'll stand there in awe of how perfectly everything is playing out. You'll thank Allah for the wait because you'll realize it was never about the destination. It was about who you became in the process. So hold on. Don't give up now. This message isn't here for you by accident. You're seeing this because Allah wants you to know that He's not done with you and He's about to bring something big into your life. Trust the process. Trust His plan. When Allah is ready for you to see it, you'll understand why you just had to hold on a little bit longer. Your miracle is closer than you think. Just keep faith. Allah's got you. Trust His timing. Your time is coming. Believe that. If Allah puts you through it, He knows you can do it. So just hold on. And as always, I'm not teaching. I'm simply learning out loud.